Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Bayless Jones now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready? 19, 18. Cougar 19.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And they'll play action for Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They'll throw first play here with Daniels. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Ready, set.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Ready.
From the 23. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
And the Washington first down.
Come on. Hey.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go right back to ETN. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Bronco 80.
To the air again, Daniels. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looks destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Ready, set.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. This one gets to the 22. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Left thing 19. Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He's got this at the 27. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's hurt. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
He has it at the 5. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders 14. Falcons nothing. Matt Gay to kick
Here's
off.
Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Jones on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Okay, ready.
Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Got it. Ready.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Go. Hawk 70. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Viking 18.
Sanders going to look to throw. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And what an effort after everything seemingly went off the rails, Brock. Never gave up on the play, and he turns it into an excellent result. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Stay. Get up. Go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, Robinson. Room to the right. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense set for a first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Robinson on the inside give. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and short here, Sanders. Getting out to his left. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So now on fourth down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Here we go. Set.
Daniel's going to keep it. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 18 Charger, 18 Charger.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pass complete to Lane. breaks through, and he might break away. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons, about set to begin their drive. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 by 6. Go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Go. Back to 80. Steady.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Viking 18. Let's keep. Go.
Hand off now Robinson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Ready.
Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. Complete out to the right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
19.
Daniels on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Come on. 79
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 28, Falcons 3. Matt Gay to kick off for
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, here's Sanders. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Launches one deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They'll run it with Bijan. Juke the defender. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Koo able to put it through. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Go.
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. They bring McLaurin in motion right. On second down, it's Etienne. Brushes him off with ease. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. ETN again. And that's good for a gain of 5. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Headed out right. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
Okay, break. Go. Press all 80.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He brings it in. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 35, Falcons 6. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Pass complete to Robinson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
He's got London left side. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Hits his running back. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Hits him on the out route. And this player reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
The throw is caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Oh, he got 3. Looks like about 4 yards on that third down. Not enough for the first, but definitely enough to consider going for it here.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start their second half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Man, just great work by the defense there, Brock. The coverage really forced that throw short of the goal line, and then they got downhill to clean that play up.
I love that word right there. You just nailed it, downhill. You throw it short, you allow those defenders with great speed and tenacity to come downhill on you. No chance for the 2 points.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
60 Eagles!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Into the red zone. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Falcons 12. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good for our Falcons. 1st down.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
Check smash, 70 Timberwolves, 65 catch, 65, Mustang 19.
Play action, Sanders. He wants a heater, go deep, middle of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And now they face second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now.
They just get the play off. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome.
Okay, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Come on.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. Big man showing up the yards. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here's Sanders now. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Commanders 42, Falcons 18. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. He'll give this up the middle to ETN. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up. To throw, Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First First and 10 from the 41.
Ready,
They'll try it left with Etienne. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on his play.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now toss it to Etienne. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Gosh, how frustrating that must be, not just for him, but really the entire offense and the coaches, to see that kind of effort to break a tackle on a run, and it still ends in a loss.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Commanders nearing their second win in the campaign. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or I think the 31. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here